All right, everybody. You guys are currently on your ship, the Misfortune. It is the 27th of Kuthona, a scant 4 days away from the new year. And you are currently on your ship, still kind of on the property of the Skitterhaven Ranch. We left off with Judge getting a phone call, and then the ship getting a text message with two different types of jobs. So I'd love to kind of go around to anybody who wants to talk about what they're doing, if they have any thoughts about these jobs, which ones you're gonna do or not do. Both of them seem to involve going to Command 3, which is kind of the capital and the judicial seat of Vesk 3.
I believe last time, or we ended off discussing at least heading to Command 3 to speak with this, give me a second. Eshovayo Fireheart.
Yeah.
Speaking with them about to get more details specifically on who it is we would be looking for and just a few other things. And then the other mission was a delivery to Command 3, correct?
Yes. The summary basically of that job is it's basically like a trial run to test you. So they want you to head to the spaceport in Miranda Mandrana, pick up a briefcase, and then deliver it to the spaceport of Command 3.
Okay.
So fucking sus.
I mean,
a job is a job. But
a job is a job. Who also gave us this job again?
It was a Sheeran by the name of Scarlon Knees, aka the Bee's Knees, on behalf of a company called the Moonlighters, which are independent contractors.
Okay. Tractor. Sorry, updating my notes.
Yeah, take your time.
Could we possibly? I know it's probably not good. I'm not trained in it, but could we do some research on the Moonlighters real quick?
If you would like to, I would let you. You can roll a culture check to a culture or diplomacy check to kind of look around and ask people, or a computer's check to try Googling things.
My culture is pretty good.
I'm willing.
I am somehow trained in culture.
I'm also trained in culture.
Are you the Google machine though?
No, but I am a Google machine, so I can do a computer's roll.
Okay, so you can definitely do that.
I'll assist Mac on the culture then.
I will assist Ken on computer.
11, so +2 to you, Mac.
17 plus 11.
Okay, +2 to Ken.
31.
34.
Oh my god, alright. You made up for the failed Googling last time.
We get it, your ticks are big.
Alright, so yeah, you guys go to start looking stuff up. Some of you are Googling and looking on forums. Some of you are asking questions on social media and asking people around the area of the spaceport. And they are about what was said. They're independent contractors, which means that they are like a company of fixers. So they are not the people who are giving jobs, and they are not the people who are accepting jobs. They are specifically a group of people, a company who finds people who need help and deliveries. So kind of like on a smaller scale of what EdgeCorp was doing. Because that's what EdgeCorp's job was. EdgeCorp was just finding people who needed transport, and then they had their own guys. but it seems to be they're just a company of fixers.
Mhm.
And they... Yep, these jobs come from confirmed legitimate parties, finger quotes, who pay Moonlighters to find someone to get the task done. Moonlighters assign these jobs to independents and pay them a large cut of the invoiced credits when the task is completed. And it has a pretty good reputation. It pays its contractors in full and on time, even if the original hiring parties try and back out of the deal.
Okay.
That's ominous.
Yeah, but... Well, no, you still get paid even if the people hiring you fuck you. I think that's nice.
That is pretty good.
Yeah.
And then it does seem that complications can be kind of common because of like the fact that they are just finding people who need work. So there are some complaints, because you guys got really high leveled on these roles, there are some complaints that there's not a lot of agency in the kind of jobs you get. But like, you know.
Okay. That was a really good roll. Good job, y'all.
Yeah, it was really fucking good.
Honestly, it might not be too bad to consider picking up this one, given we are kind of on the outs with Edge Corp right now. We don't really have anyone that is minus our handler back in the other system. We don't really have anyone consistent or steady for something like what we're trying to do right now. And given this next job might pay well, we don't know what we're going to get after that. So it might be a good idea to at least kind of put our hat in the ring with these Moonlighters.
I was also
Yeah.
thinking that it's a really simple job. Like they said that just to like prove ourselves. So if we get a bad feeling, it's a
Mhm.
super easy job that we can back out of at any time.
Very low commitment.
Mm-hmm.
I will also say I started reading the section again, and they do have a section specifically about like if you're asking stuff around or researching on the infosphere. Like I said a minute ago, this is something that like is agreed upon word for word every time somebody talks about the Moonlighters. They will never do a contractor dirty on purpose, and when things go wrong, they generally tend to side with the freelancers, not the people
Okay.
hiring.
Everything that Edge wasn't.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's probably because it's such a smaller scale.
Yep.
I mean, damn.
Yeah, I don't see that many downsides on it. It's a low buy-in. We're not putting years of our life towards it like Edge.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of vote for it.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Right.
Awesome. That would
Just
go ahead.
in case it did get picked up, Sarah did go, mm-hmm, in case anyone didn't hear that.
Nice.
I am on their side,
We are on Sarah's side.
helping you when I can.
Hell yeah. All right, so you guys get together and get ready to go over to the spaceport.
Mhm.
Awesome. I will say you don't need to roll me a piloting check for this because you're not going out of orbit. It takes about an hour to get from Skitterhaven back to Mirando Mandrana. And it's very easy to find the spaceport because that's where you guys parked your ship the first time you stayed here. And you park, and it is pretty easy to find the delivery in question. It's kind of left in this section specifically for like cargo pickup and like leave. And it's this sort of like black leather briefcase. It looks to have no like external extra like locks or anything. Nothing seems weird about it. It doesn't seem to have like a smell or make a noise when you move it.
Okay.
It's just a briefcase, and it's very light if you pick it up.
Okay.
Judge will pick it up.
You pick it up, and you go to sign off that you have picked it up for this company, and you can take it back to your ship.
Once we get back to the ship, Judge will load it in the cargo bay, but then she will look to the crew and say, it is in my professional opinion from some of my past work that none of us should open that briefcase. Does not matter what could possibly be in it. There can be nothing good with opening it. So we will leave it here.
100% agree. I am good.
Agreed.
Great. Making sure none of us had any sticky fingers at the moment.
That's a good thing to check. I can't believe you.
Judge also looks at Nico, kind of does the "I'm watching you" kind of eyes.
He looks like a kid. Now I'm gonna treat you like one.
Exactly. First, you were
Nika just.
put those little mitts away. I knew I never could trust you once you got thumbs.
I want to steal.
Yeah.
I want to steal a horse.
No, Nico wants to be good and do good things. I want to steal.
Okay, I'm glad that all of us are just like, we're not opening up the case.
It shows that you have good work ethic. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
People
it
don't
shows
like
that we
when
don't-
their freighters open shit.
I was gonna say, it shows that we don't want to unveil the 7 plagues of Egypt, okay?
It's true.
Or it could be it's just filled with a dye pack and it goes off, and I know we can't be trusted with this job.
Yeah. Pandora's briefcase. Yeah, exactly. But we're not fucking Pandora. We're winning.
I'm gonna laugh my ass off if it's a fucking dye pack.
Yeah.
It's gonna be awesome if it is.
Awesome. So you guys set it in your cargo hold. You guys all agreed nobody's gonna touch it or try to open it. And now it's time to go over to Command 3. This also, since it's on planet, does not need a piloting check, but it is about 2 hours from Mirando Mandrana. And so you spend that time mostly chilling. You can have your characters do anything you'd like. I am currently gonna have to pause really quick though. Okay, awesome. Yeah. So if you guys do anything for like the 2 hours, feel free to tell me, but it's only 2 hours, so it's not like a huge gap. You can spend the most of it in the cockpit.
Would anybody want to play a tactical game with me?
Yeah.
Why not? Wait,
I will say,
Never mind.
actually, I give the tactical game to Judge and Bug because they are usually in the line of fire.
Oh shit.
Doesn't that one give a bonus to covering fire though? It would be better to give that to play it with the ranged peeps.
Oh, I suppose that makes sense.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I was being meta already. Be more meta. Okay. Me and Mackenzie are going to play a tactical game.
You will play Minesweeper with me.
You will play
You will play
Minesweeper.
Minesweeper with me or die.
It's actually Fortnite. So yeah,
You
you guys
killed
get to roll a Dex versus.
Oh, is it just a straight dex?
Yep. Normally a game is
11.
an intelligence versus, but this one specifically because you have an actual gun, it's dexterity.
I did 11.
15.
Odessa, you win. And this means that the next time you do covering fire, the bonus to an AC is a +2.
Wow. Ken showed me how to play Fortnite, then I beat her ass.
You literally instantly beat her ass. That's so
That
funny.
rolls.
Wow,
Sorry,
Ken, this is such a fun game.
Yeah, I really like it. That was too excited for Ken. I really like it. It's maybe sometimes it pays to steal things.
Huh?
Well, Ken did not acquire this legally. She stole it whenever she went to
The
whenever she
Edgecorp
was in the
offices.
Yeah.
Yeah. From an
Based.
office worker's computer. Like she saw it, she's like, oh, yoink. That's also where she got the
Based.
slippers that she gave to Dizzy recently.
Oh
Yes.
my god.
Oh, I
Heart
love that.
mushy.
Hell yeah.
Ken,
Ken Pirate.
stealing is wrong. I'm so proud of you.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure everything you've owned that I've seen you own, you've stolen, so
That's not correct in the slightest.
I don't believe you. You're gonna tell me you don't steal?
Only a little bit these days. I have bought most of my things, though.
Well, she pretends like she's picking up her comm. I'm gonna call Javi.
Go ahead. He can't do anything. I'm all the way out here.
Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna send a text.
Send a text.
Keep going though.
Yeah. Is anybody
If
else
the other
gonna
two
do
have
anything
anything
for
they
2
wanna do.
hours?
No, I think Judge is focusing on flight right now.
That's kinda hot.
It is pretty hot. Hell yeah. Sarah, if you want to say Bug is doing anything you can, or if not, we can move on. I just want to give you space in case there is stuff you want to do.
I'm ready.
Lay. Okay. You guys slowly make your way over to Command 3, and compared to Mirando Mandrana, which was sort of this like really like round, like eco-friendly, like sort of like an extrapolation of like traditional Skittermander architecture. Command 3 is a booming and shiny steel, almost brutalist metropolis. It's sort of built in like layers as you come up to it. So like there are like entire wards that are like above or below other ones as things keep getting built on top of and on top of and on top of things. And the spaceport is near the edge and near the top of these. And as you kind of go to touchdown, I would love to get a piloting check now from you, Judge.
Would you like
Gotcha.
help?
Yeah, you can help out.
Uh, 24, so +2.
Play.
Hell yeah. Look. Why was I on that? Okay. Plus piloting. 30.
Oh my god, okay, yeah. You don't even bat an eye that you've never been here. And the fact that it has a very rigid structure, and there seems to be pages upon pages of patrol law kind of like sent to your ship as you get signaled in. But you slide in like you've been here, like you're just driving to the store. And you park in Command 3. Because of the way that this city works, you actually do have to get like public transit, like a taxi, and that sort of thing to get to the place that you are going to meet Captain Eshovayo Fireheart, which is a place called True Blue Dye Works. And if you guys like, I will allow you guys to attempt another diplomacy or computers check since you're in a different location.
Oh, diplomacy this time?
You can do diplomacy if you are asking people information.
I would love to do diplomacy.
I know
Yeah.
you would.
You're on your own, Chief.
Okay.
But people can also do computers if they would like.
Jennifer, get him. Our Bug, get him.
Get them.
29.
Okay.
I rolled a 12, by the way, Bug.
Thank you. 28.
Yeah. Woo!
All right, so you guys succeed on them both this time. Odessa, you start. You're a bit better talking to people and asking for directions than looking things up, and sometimes that works, right? And you kind of really passively mention some of the reasons you're here, and not really getting into specifics because you don't know how specific you can be in this situation. But you actually find out that Captain Eshovayo Fireheart is somebody who is very well known and well respected in Command 3. He is a decorated officer known for his loyalty, integrity, and commitment to justice. And you also learn that he earned his surname, as most Vesk do. If they have like a surname that is like a conjunction of words, it is because the government has given them that title. And he earned his surname when he rescued Skittermander civilians and fellow soldiers from a burning building during his fighting with the Swarm.
Can I share the photo that Dizzy sent me?
I would love if you shared the photo. So Odessa, you tell Bug that, and Bug actually shows you a picture that Dizzy texted Bug. And it is actually a picture of a Vesk man in this sort of like blue and yellow suit. I'll show you a picture of him now, but this is a picture of a couple years ago of him holding easily like a dozen baby Skittermanders.
Fuck.
And you see that there's like a building in the distance that's like burned down, and there's like pieces of like Swarm like weapons and stuff like that, but he's mainly just holding a bunch of like baby Skittermanders, like a fireman would hold a bunch of kittens.
That's really cute.
Thank you. And this is what he looks like.
What were you saying, Malls?
Oh, I was just asking for the photo. I didn't see it, but there he is. That's a man right there.
Yeah, he is an old lizard.
Could I ask Bug something about this? How exactly did Dizzy have this picture? Do they know him?
Dizzy was Googling around.
Oh, that makes sense.
So Dizzy found that while Googling stuff, and Bug was talking about the job that they were doing. And Bug, your computers check, so you go into a different direction. Because you guys have to get to a very specific place called True Blue Dye Works. And so you go to like look it up, and it is a manufacturer of organic dyes, specifically made famous because of a dye called Zayada Blue, that can only be grown on Vesk 3. Though the details of it is kind of not public knowledge. But you find after digging a little bit, that there was recently, within the past week, an armed burglary at the company's headquarters that left 14 people dead, including 8 civilian employees.
Jesus.
And because of that, it is mostly cordoned off.
Damn.
You also know that it's on an upper level that's reserved usually for industrial and commercial facilities. Its corporate campus includes 20 different dye processing facilities, a maglev transportation system, a sculpture garden, and an exercise facility for employees.
Ah, sounds nice.
Man.
I wonder if they have dental.
Guys, this just keeps looking more suspicious. Can we deliver the suitcase first before we get shot and killed by the president?
I definitely think the suitcase first, so we don't hold on to this longer than we have to.
Yeah, it's a really simple one anyway.
Yeah, so while you guys are in the spaceport, you find, again, a place that's kind of meant for pickup and drop off of cargo. You drop it off with a person that works there, and you sign a paper, and you leave. Do you guys think that you go to text, Scarla and Knees, that you finish it, or are you gonna wait for them to kind of get back?
Yeah, Judge will do it.
Yeah.
She'll just send a simple job done and attach whatever like tracking number they were given or whatever.
Awesome. 1 second. I have to roll something very quickly.
What?
Every text you send, I have to roll for how long it takes to get to them. I don't know what you want from me.
It's a bomb! I throw my phone and explode.
All right. I've rolled that.
Curse you, Edge.
All right.
68 damage.
You
Judge
drop
is
it.
dead.
Oh.
You drop it off, and pretty quickly you get wired 100 credits, which is 25 credits each.
Nice.
Hey,
Yeah.
money is money.
Yeah.
25 credits?
Yep. Each.
25?
There.
I'm 25 closer to my armor.
You gotta save.
Pro tip for anyone doing notes. Don't fucking name your character a proper noun. Fucking Google Docs does not like it.
It does not like it at all, ever.
And the judge, nope, not right.
Incorrect.
Wrong.
The Iron Bull looking motherfucker.
Literally. Awesome. Yeah, so is there anything that you guys want to do before you, go to this location?
I guess if we have any supplies that we desperately need, now might be the best time to grab those. I mean, we're about to get we'll get more money so we can possibly grab some extra things, but I feel once we start this job, it's gonna be probably a bit of a hectic time to stop for anything.
Yeah, I can't disagree.
Yeah. If you guys want to look around for stuff, you definitely can. Command 3 specifically has if I can find the dang settlement information for it. Oh, there isn't any. Slay. Okay. That's fine. Just keep me posted on what items you're finding, and I'll tell you if they're out of your price range.
Okay.
Or out of the
I will.
area's price range, because each settlement has like a level of item they can sell for.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can get one. You have to get one of the Mark 1s, which is the level 3 one, but you can get one.
Totally fine. Yeah, I'll do that for now. That helps a lot more. Okay. There. Yeah.
Feel free to tell me where you're adding it. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I cannot personally buy anything yet. Everything on my wish list is too expensive.
That's okay.
Yeah, Judge goes ahead and buys a fun little synaptic accelerator, and it's going to be installed in her big, powerful legs, so my dexterity is bumped up to 20.
That's so slay. Let's do it.
Yeah! That's kind of hot.
I want to say, just that across the board changed so many things.
Yeah, it did.
I have 18 EAC and KAC now.
Hot damn.
Your reflex save also went up.
Yeah, it's +9. I'm fast as fuck, boy.
That's just
Alright, but that is what Judge has done.
Slay.
I'm not going to get anything at the moment either because I'm just shy of getting like good armor or a weapon.
Totally fair. We're about to get a shit ton, so hopefully you'll be able to get it.
Mhm.
I do have I do have 3 MK1 serums of healing and 1 MK2 serum of healing, so I think that should be good enough in a pinch.
I have. Yeah, it's good. It's good. We should have that. So I have 1 serum of healing, Mark 1, 2 med patches, and then some other stuff that'll help me. So I'm okay right now.
I got 1 serum of healing.
Play.
Okay. Unless Bug needs anything.
I got all my med stuff.
Groovy. Yeah,
Alright.
let's go lay some puss. Let's do this.
Yeah. Throw some
Yeah.
pussy. Let's do it. Okay, everybody spend 1 credit to get a taxi.
God damn it. Fucking nickel and diming against these son of a bitch.
What?
Gonna nickel and dime us on this planet, huh?
I am. I'm gonna nickel and dime you every time you have to do anything, ever.
I hate you. I hate you.
Okay.
But yeah, you guys spend it and you get a taxi. And it's really easy to get over there. Of course, the person driving you is a bit I don't want to say suspicious of you asking to go over there, but it is kind of like he's concerned because it's now that area is considered pretty dangerous. That's a kind of a lot of people to die in one go in the middle of a city.
Mm-hmm.
But go ahead.
Oh, I was going to. I feel like Odessa would offer, like, you can drop us out outside, like, the radius, and we could walk the rest of the way. If that makes him feel more comfortable.
Roll me a diplomacy.
Okay. Ooh, not as good.
Ooh, we hear Scotland forever as he drives off a cliff.
I rolled a 2, so 16.
Wow.
You see that seems to put him at ease. And he will do that. He'll kind of drop you off towards like the outskirts of the entrance.
Yippee.
Slay. So you get pulled up, and you see that it's kind of like lightly starting to rain. Is this when I? This is when I change the music. Give me a second.
Oh. Big shot?
That would be
Big
so
fancy.
funny.
Not yet.
Awesome. So you guys kind of go to step out of your taxi as he leaves you with a good luck. And you see outside of this sort of sprawling facility, you see on the sort of road, on the curb, is this sort of black urban cruiser. And a door opens up, and out steps the man you saw in the picture, who you take to be Eshovayo, dressed in this sort of like blue official suit. And he sees you all get dropped off in front of the facility and say, I take you are the crew of the Misfortune.
Judge, he called you.
Ah, shit, you're right. Judge will nod her head and step forward, holding a hand out to shake. And she goes, yes, my name is Tango Judge. I was the member of the Misfortune that you spoke to a couple days ago.
Yes, of course. And he goes to shake your hand almost instantly, and it's this very firm, sort of brisk, short handshake. And he says, to reintroduce myself, I'm Captain Eshovayo Fireheart. It's good to see that you came. And he goes to introduce himself to the rest of the crew as well. Anybody who shakes, he goes to shake each person's hand, basically, if you accept.
Does he just
Nice,
fucking...
that's cute.
Does his hand engulf my hand?
Oh, yes. It has, like, it's like a dragon hand with, like, claws at the end of it. huge.
does that thing where they just kind of grab onto one of his fingers and shake that.
Sure. He looks a little bit bewildered, but he nods and he says, "Please, come with me." And he actually goes to take you inside of the processing center that you're in front of. I assume you guys are going with him, but I'm stopping to make sure that you do.
Yes.
I suppose we are.
Okay, yeah.
Judge, she's entering not full protection mode, but just enough where she'll take the lead with following.
Yeah.
Where if there's anything bad, she'll be like the first in line to get hit, basically.
Of course. You see that he kind of goes to take you guys in and goes through what looks like a security checkpoint. And you're kind of led through a couple different areas, a warehouse, this sort of greenhouse that's strung up with large cables that have these sort of desiccated leaves, weighing them down with these sort of dried berries on them. As he's kind of like taking you through this processing center, and it's a big facility. Researching this place was not difficult. This is a really well-known place in Command 3 and in the Veskarium in general. This dye that they make cannot be made anywhere else. So it is startling to see such a big place empty. And as he's sort of walking you through, this is not... If there was any cleanup done after the crime, this still looks like a crime scene. You can see broken glass breaking under your boots. There are furniture and walls that still have bullet holes. There are dried bloodstains. But he doesn't really talk until he takes you all to the greenhouse. And you see, as you guys all sort of look at these sort of lush berries and the vines and all of the leaves, he goes to pluck a leaf off of the wall and turning it over to sort of split one of the brown sacs on the back of it with the tip of one of his claws. Out of it crawls a tiny golden insect with thousands of legs and circular mandibles, and proceeds to kind of crawl over the back of his hand. As he goes to speak to you all, Ziapedes burrow inside the leaves of bruayo bushes, and those only grow around the city of Zayeda, south of here. Skittermanders call these things the gold of the garden planet, but the real gold is inside of them. And you watch as Eshovayo goes to crush the insect between his nails. A vibrant blue liquid goes to dribble down his finger. Zayeda Blue. So popular the whole country is named after it. However, about 1 in 100 of these Ziapedes holds a more valuable treasure, too small for anyone to see. A bacterium that can be harnessed and utilized to create a biological weapon called Hellfire Toxin. It's so dangerous and lethal that even the Veskarium has rejected and outlawed its use. Shortly before I contacted you, a team of highly trained and as of yet unidentified individuals broke in here and killed more than a dozen people, including civilians. When True Blue took stock of the damage, they discovered the theft. Hundreds of Ziapedes, all carrying the toxin and were slated for safe disintegration. We have one lead, a Formian by the name of Jask Biskask. Used to work at this facility and visited unprompted just before the attack. We have reasonable suspicion that they stole the bugs and then set up the attack to cover their tracks. There is only one person who has ever successfully weaponized Hellfire Toxin, and she used it to slaughter an entire city of innocent people. Her name was Agavana Oathbreaker, the Butcher of Barandamana. We think this Formian Jask is working for her. We don't know where Agavana is, but we don't know Yeah, we don't know where Agavana is, but Jask owns a music shop on Gaskar 3, a planet in near space. The job I am trying to give to you is to go there and interrogate them to find Agavana Oathbreaker's whereabouts, and preferably to bring her back to me alive.
Alright.
This is good work.
Thank you. She is... It's hard to talk about one of the worst criminals our system has ever seen.
Panini.
Yeah?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to do this. Can I sense motive?
Yeah, you definitely
Specifically
can.
for detect deception.
Yeah, if you want to, go ahead.
Okay.
You definitely can. If you want, also, Ken, you saying that he would give you more information on Agavana specifically, if you would like to hear it.
Yes.
She's a former Veskarium soldier who betrayed her own people, understandably. 8 years ago, she deserted her unit, demanded the Empire free criminals, and when her request was denied, she unleashed Hellfire Toxin on the city of Barandamana. Hundreds of thousands of people burned alive. For some of them, it took weeks for them to die.
Wow.
Okay.
29. Okay, so you're trying to see if he's lying about anything he's saying.
Yeah.
There has not been a single thing that he has said that is a lie.
I thought so. I just wanted to check.
You're very
That's
smart for
Fair,
checking.
considering the game.
Yeah, you're very smart for checking. I'm just telling you.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I'm sorry. I was doing math when you were talking about it. Why did she do that?
She wanted
the-
criminals freed.
Yeah, she was asking for specifically, it says hundreds of criminals that were imprisoned by the Empire, that she said had been unjustly incarcerated. But when her request was denied, she unleashed the bioweapon on a city.
Girly pop, that's not the way to prove that people are being innocently held.
That's
Yeah.
not slay.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm down to do this shit.
Penny, I can translate for you. Ash has a good point. We won't know until we talk to her. I won't explain more. I lied. I'm not gonna explain more. We won't
Okay,
know
I'm
until we
very
talk to
interested.
her. And if it is, we'll both be screaming. It's a Nico Robin thing. Okay.
Yeah. Maybe whenever we get back, whenever we get on a break, I'll give full context. I'm not gonna
Yeah, yeah,
explain
yeah.
One Piece on call.
Yeah, we're on recording. Definitely not, but that's extremely funny.
Well, welcome to my One Piece podcast where I force my friends into situations where they have to listen about One Piece.
Okay, do you guys have any questions for Mr. Eshovayo?
Yeah, I got a few.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quite a few.
I think the first thing Judge is going to ask is, did Agavana have any prior connection to this facility?
Aside from her connection to the Hellfire Toxin, no.
Okay.
We are... This lead with this former employee is just that, a lead. We are hoping that this connection is enough to hopefully find her, or at the very least, hope that
Information.
if anyone has this amount of toxin, we can find out who it is, and hopefully it is not to be used.
Okay. Is this Hellfire Toxin, given that y'all seem to be the main proprietor of it, unintentionally, of course, is there any possible cure to it? Is this a thing of uncurable, or is there something y'all are trying to do to combat this?
Currently, it is incurable. It is not an illness necessarily. I only know the basics of the actual side effects of the toxin, but it is mostly something that affects nerves and your central nervous system, the ability to control your own temperature, that sort of thing. It is something that kills, but it is not necessarily an illness. As far as I've been aware, with my department, our focus is less finding a cure and more trying to keep it out of the hands of people who want to use it. I hate to say that there's no point to finding a cure, but with how viciously it affects those who have undertaken it, our priority is to control the substance. Whether or not you agree with that mindset, I suppose there are different ways that could handle it.
Just nods her head. She wouldn't know the best way to handle that either.
Yeah, it's kind of tricky, you know?
Mm-hmm. It's like, yeah, so 1 in every 1,000 Eggo waffle is actually a nuclear bomb. So
Yeah.
instead of just, letting other people get nuclear bombs, we're just gonna take them.
Exactly, we're just gonna make sure that people can't get them,
Nobody
But
gets the nuclear Eggo waffle.
But the thing that's so frustrating about this is that, yeah, ones did get stolen that have the toxin, but they were already, slated to be destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody had to have known when that happens, how to get them, and then did get them,
Mm-hmm. I think Judge's last question right now is, or last two. One of them could be answered quick. If between dead or alive, if we cannot retrieve her alive, but can provide enough sufficient evidence that she was the one who obtained them, and possibly bring back the cargo, would that suffice for the job?
Yes. If you can... If you can bring them back, or at the very least, destroy the cargo if you find it, I trust you to get rid of it. I think from this conversation, we know the severity of this.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can bring it back to us, then that's fine. But I also trust if you can destroy it at the very least. Agavana, dead or alive, but if she is dead, I would like to see proof. If you can bring back her corpse, I know that is a heavy ask, but I need to know that she is not out there who can strike again. Of course, you will be paid more if you can bring her back alive. Personally, the Empire as well, but I would like the chance to understand why she would have done something like that.
Okay. And last question I have is, has she ever made some sort of public outcry or statement why she would do something like this? All of us have done or have worked in very shaky circumstances before. We want to make sure what we know, that we are properly informed before walking into some martyr's den.
Of course. Unfortunately, she has been a couple steps ahead of us for almost a decade now. Considering that she worked in our ranks, she knows how we do things and operate. Generally, criminals in the Empire are not given how do I word this? If she
Leeway.
was able to make statements and be public, she would have already been caught. We think that's why somebody who is centered on Gascar 3 might know something about her.
Okay.
If you would like more, again, like you said, to have the most information ahead of time available, then I will tell you this. You may not know the notoriety that Gascar 3 has in the Empire, but it is almost entirely inhabited by people who have renounced the Veskarium Empire. Very often, criminals or people who disagree with how our society runs tend to flock there, and is named after a founder who did the same. It's one of the reasons why it's easier and more agreeable to send outside help there.
That makes sense.
Yeah, seems like the perfect place for someone like this to find help.
I agree.
Eh.
On that topic, sorry, go ahead.
And go ahead if you have something else, Judge. One last question, but
Slate, I wanted to circle around to the bug asking for a bug.
it was going to lead into that. Perfect.
Slay, I think that he looks bewildered at the question. I think I would like you to roll me. I think it's gonna have to be like a diplomacy, but people can aid you.
I want to aid. Even I want to let you know I want to aid, but I have a not great for diplomacy, but I want to help so bad.
Okay, how do you help? You should tell me how you're helping with the diplomacy.
I think Judge wants to lead into like Bug asking this sort of like as a if this job goes if things go well in this job, could my friend here also possibly have an insect, one of the xylopedes,
Non-nuclear.
the
Non-nuclear.
non-nuclear xylopedes.
I like bugs.
They are an appreciator of insects.
Okay, awesome. Give me your rolls, everybody. Molly first.
Oh, fuck yeah, that can pass. Yeah, 12.
Nice, awesome. Get add a +2, Bug.
Got you.
26.
Oh my god, a
Yeah!
26! Jesus,
I
hell
got a
yeah.
nat 20.
That's awesome. Okay. I think
Yeah, baby.
I want you to know that that's like the only situation where this would have worked, but I also think that Eshovio is like, you're interacting with him and you can kind of tell that this is like a kind soul and like a man of the people, right?
Mhm.
Not every Veskarium like officer is like that, but you can tell that he seems to care. And so Bug speaking up and saying that, and after sort of connecting with you all on this, is going to kind of give a bit of a sigh and say, I could not promise that when you came back I could arrange for you to be given some of this company's stock. But and he is actually going to pluck off a leaf that still has one of the little cocoons and is going to hand it to Bug and say,
Aww.
the True Blue Dye Works did lose a significant amount of product during the break-in.
Oh.
Bug's skin turns green. They are happy.
Add Zyapede cocoon to your
That's cute.
inventory.
How do I spell?
Oh yeah, sorry. Zyapede.
Joke's on you, I'm not changing that in my notes.
Hell no.
We spelt wrong on xylophone for as long as I live. unless anyone else has anything they want to ask.
You ironically went through all of the questions I could have asked.
So, sorry if I steamrolled that, by the way. Judge is just in a very, like, professional mood right now.
No, I'm totally okay with it. You word things better than I could.
Does Bug or Odessa have anything they wanted to add?
No.
Okay. I think the last thing Judge will say for Eshkavallo is given the extreme nature of this mission and the things that will probably have to be done for it. And she looks to her team and then back to Eshkavallo and goes, we still need to fully decide, but I do believe most of us are probably in agreement on this. If we are not able to complete this job, or if things go south, and then she's gonna give him the number to Jinx and their crew.
Okay.
As a consider this our a paying it forward in case we don't succeed.
I thank you. I take personal recommendation very seriously when hiring people to do things like bounties and the like. Of course, take your time to discuss with your crew more. And if you cannot complete this job, then in the end, I can say that there will be no hard feelings. She is a dangerous criminal after all, and if you can't track her down, or if she overpowers you, I cannot fault you for it. Either way, you would have fought valiantly.
Mm-hmm. Well, go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead and say your thing.
Judge was just gonna say, well, you've been very cordial for a someone giving us a job, so we will try to be as quick and expedient with deciding on this. So hopefully, if we do decide, hopefully we can work well under what you're giving us.
Of course. And just to clarify, you are right now not saying yes, we are going to do the job. You're saying we're going to think about it for a second.
Yeah, like I imagine Judge will probably like just turn to kind of like turn to each other just to talk like in like the hallway for a second.
Oh yeah,
Like,
then that's
unless
definitely
we-
fine.
Yeah, unless we need to leave, like, but I think Judge has decided.
Yeah, I'm
nice.
down for it.
I feel like Judge turns back to look at the rest, and Odessa's like, is there anything else to discuss? Are we not just doing it?
And Judge kind of feels a little bit like embarrassed, like, well, I was gonna like, I wanted to check with everyone, given it's a dangerous mission, and
We
I
know
just
you
wanna
care,
make-
Judge.
It was kind of you to offer, but I think Ken, Bug, are you in agreement?
You gave me a bug. I would like to help.
I imagine we
agree.
didn't even get out of the room before that was said. So,
Yeah, Odessa's
like,
not leaving.
Judge just sighs and turns around back to Shio. It's just like, yeah, we will accept this job.
You see that makes him almost give a sort of chuckle, and there's a sort of tired smile on his old man lizard face. And he goes, I'm glad to hear of it. You all are good people. I am thankful that I reached out. And he is going to hand you all, he's going to hand you 5 cred sticks, each with, 4 cred sticks, each with 5,000 credits each. Add 5,000 credits to your
Yay!
inventory.
Oh my god.
Because it was up
Oh.
front. That's
It
up front.
was.
Oh
That's an
my
upfront.
god.
Oh
that's-
my-
Ooh,
I went from
7,000!
I went from 500 to 5,000.
Jesus.
Oh my god. Hey y'all, we need armor. We need weapons and armor.
You
Yeah,
should probably fucking
absolutely.
outfit your shit if you're gonna be interacting, going toe to toe with a
Yeah.
fucking terrorist.
Let's do that real quick.
How do you guys feel about the info?
Shopping.
This
What I said in gnoming table.
I did see that.
this is this is a fascinating job. I think this is my favorite job that we've been given so far. Because
Oh,
it feels
that's
like the first time that we've been, in a weird way, because we've had jobs where we've interacted with like either radical types or like we're thrown into a political disagreement. This is the first time where we're thrown into one in a weird, like I typically don't like it, but in a weird bipartisan way where we all agree, hey, that's fucked up what you're doing.
Yeah.
Hey, this is fucking weird.
I'm
That's-
sure that Fly Free will find some kind of way to be like, ooh, but maybe consider siding with her. But right now, I'm like, is there anything to fucking say that would excuse this shit, though?
Exactly. Like the severity and extremeness of it where it's like, man, you know what? You know what? Oppenheimer, you had a good point. Maybe we should have dropped this nuclear. Like, no, you're gonna be like, don't do that. That ain't cool.
Yeah, for real though.
But Panini brings a good point. What if she was hot though?
What if she was hot though?
What if she was? She may have been
She
girly
was
pop. She may have been girly pop. We don't know yet.
Don't know
Let's
yet.
not judge. Let's not judge too harshly just yet.
I do have art of her. You'll see her eventually, probably.
Not hot. I'm gonna kill myself
Why are you gonna kill yourself?
because then I can't side with her.
You know?
You know. But no, I think I don't know about we haven't finished the job yet, but I think the setup for this job I really like. It's really interesting.
Mm-hmm. I really like it.
It
too. I
gives
think it's
it
really
gives
fun.
us really fun agency in this.
Yeah.
Armor time.
Yeah, feel free to tell me if you guys buy anything fun. Do you guys want me to pause?
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
I am unpaused. We're back from our shopping trip. So you guys get all of your stuff together. You leave from interacting with Eshovio, and you get geared up and ready to kind of handle this job in front of you. So Judge, I would love you to roll me a piloting check to get off Vesk 3.
I would be happy to.
Do you need help?
Oh yeah, happily. We'll accept that.
Panini,
Yeah.
do I get to add my bonus to a nat one or no?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay. No, go fuck yourself.
Alright, so that's a 23.
Okay. You get off. You get out.
Yeah, I do.
Command. Yeah, you do. You get out of Command 3's spaceport and you go into orbit. And after you go into orbit, you turn off your thrusters to initiate a drift jump. As I said a minute ago, you guys are going to be in the drift for about 7 days. So feel free to tell me if you guys do anything with that week or not. But it's totally fine either way, and we can touch down.
I like that this still has moving on the map.
And a little
do
habitat for the cocoon.
oh, do we have like? Do our clocks work in the drift? Got like working clocks?
Yes. Because
If-
it's probably a situation where it's not keyed into anything, but you probably have like clocks that work. You know what I mean, and that run around their own battery.
I think Odessa, if everybody is down for it, would love to like gather everybody up the night of the new year and just like sit with them as they're doing the countdown until the new year.
Oh,
That's
cute.
cute.
Aww,
You guys can
I
open
love
some
that.
of your beers that have no alcohol that Judge stocks in the mini fridge.
I'll make a feast for that.
Oh yeah,
Yay.
roll a feast. Do your feast,
Oh,
guys.
feast. I use my profession thing?
Yes, let me go look at Cook Feast Starfinder. What the heck?
Oh, also, I'll send a text to Javi that night as well, even though it will reach him like weeks late.
Yeah, Judge will also send one to Jinx.
Send
and Rico.
texts! You should send them.
Yeah.
Send what you're sending to people. I want to know. Where the heck is downtime? Starfinder downtime. Come here. There we go. Cook Feast. Slay. Okay, awesome. It's gonna cost 5 credits per person, but you can do Profession Chef, and then Slay. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so fun. Okay, so so you guys get a bunch of HP back, which is like fine. You guys weren't missing a lot of HP, I don't think. But for the next 24 hours, when you land on Gascar 3, you get a +1 morale bonus to your next saving throw against poison or disease.
That's really helpful right now.
Yeah, for real, the best timing.
Slay, awesome. So yeah, totally would cost you Bug 20 credits, but Slay, everybody gets that.
Oh yeah, baby.
Nice. That's so cute. I love it.
Okay.
Oh, everybody's texts are so nice. I love texts. Nice. All right. And then the morning after, you guys do your little feast after the new year. You pop out in near space. So near space, the way that it's kind of explained is kind of vague, but near space is basically like places that aren't the Pact Worlds but have a lot of like drift beacons. So it's kind of just like in a system all by itself, but you go and you pop out at the planet for Gascar 3. You know when you get here that you are looking for a music shop owned by a person named Jask Biskask in Gascari, which is like the capital city, basically.
Okay, yeah.
Judge, go ahead and give me a piloting check to touch down.
Yeah, I shall. 26.
26, awesome. Yeah, it takes just a scant hour to touch down. And you very easily kind of go over this sort of very like waterlogged planet. It only has one big landmass with a bunch of like islands and stuff. And similarly to the first day back on that job on Castrovel, when you touch down into the atmosphere, it is raining. And you come up to Gascari, and you find a little place to park in its starport. Who wants to do some Googles? Or diplomacy, if anybody wants to hit the streets.
We can double up, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll Google.
I am willing to do diplomacy if that is agreeable.
I will assist Google.
Google
I like
assist.
Google is.
Computer!
I'll assist Wait, who's assisting diplomacy?
I guess you. Odessa's doing diplomacy.
Okay, then I'll assist you. Never mind, go fight
+11.
yourself.
On assisting Google, Nat 20, that's awesome. Add a +2, Ken.
32.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Mackenzie?
28.
Okay, Slay. So, you guys both meet the cutoff for this, but you both basically find, pretty quickly, that, Jask Biskask is a Formian, who, is, well known for being, an engineer specializing in hybrid tech designs, who, opened up a music shop called Sonic Future here, and it specializes in high-tech musical instruments.
What's the name of the shop again?
Sonic Future.
Okay.
So whenever you guys feel up to it, you guys can grab a 1 credit each taxi to get over there.
Okay, you son of a bitch. Okay. All right. Taxi paid for.
Okay, awesome. You guys roll up, and it's this sort of like little like 2-story like brick and mortar shop. It looks very retro, as a lot of the buildings in this area look. And it's sort of raining a little bit harder whenever you show up, but you can very easily walk in with this sort of ding. And you're greeted to the inside of this shop, which is this sort of open, like workshop looking shop, with these sort of bright lights and tech and instruments kind of kept all around. And you see a Formian, a green Formian behind the counter, kind of calling out to greet you guys. Like, welcome in. We just got a new shipment of harmonofoils and crystal filaments, if that interests any of you guys. As a jukebox plays in the corner.
It's tased.
Welcome to my music shop.
Yeah, I've been in many. I'm sorry, I just heard the. I'm gonna piss myself. I've been in
here.
I've been in many a music shop that sounds like it's playing shit like this.
Yeah. There's a really cute flashing jukebox in the corner.
I don't want to be here no more.
We stuck here, boys.
Okay, before anything, Judge is gonna do the once over on this place and start like as she's like looking around at things, because she is actually browsing for music stuff, but she is going to be like casing like exits, doors, cameras, things like that.
Wait, sorry, what's up?
So sorry, one second, I'm gonna mute this because I'm gonna go insane.
I'm sorry, besties.
No, you're totally fine. Judge is going to, as we enter and stuff like that, she is gonna be looking around like the music stuff that's here, but she is going to like case the place, like exits, doors, cameras, things like that.
Yeah, so the only door that you find is the door you came in on.
Okay.
One side is kind of like fully windows, which are the ones that are to your, left? Yes. But that is the only exit that you see, the one that you came in. But you see a lot of really cool, music stuff here. I feel like it's less your scene than some other music shops, because it's not really selling, like, vinyls or tapes or music or albums or anything. It's specifically for, like, people who play music, but it's a lot of things like you know, like MIDI fighters and like harmonofoils and electric, you know, handpipes. I don't know, random shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a.
I don't know
it is
space
a,
instruments.
like it is. Judge is very obviously the local punk scene girl walking into the School of Rock store thinking they may have music when in fact all they have are drum machines.
Yeah.
Omatome.
Thank you.
Oh my
my
god,
God.
there's a map.
I didn't realize.
I switched
What
you guys
the
over
fuck?
here. Look at the light.
You guys didn't realize?
No, who the
No,
fuck
I
is
haven't
this?
been on it.
Who the fuck is this deep sea moon looking motherfucker? Holy
That's a
shit, he's
Formian.
scary.
Formians are like
scary.
they're like bug people that live on Castrovel. So Castrovel has Lashuntas, elves, and Formians, and they're these.
They're
bug
like
people.
ants.
Yeah. You can move around.
Yeah, Judge is gonna be stationed up like right here for the time being.
Sorry, besties. I don't think that the person behind the counter like messes with you after the greeting if you guys don't go up and ask for stuff. So you're like free to like roam around.
Yeah. What's the best way we're gonna go about this, guys?
Yeah,
Yeah.
We just
that
blow,
really is the question.
we blow his brains out right now.
We need to get the info first.
Oh shit,
What?
you're right.
First,
Wait, info? What are you talking about? You're all just standing in line.
Hi, can I make a return?
I don't have a
Sure.
receipt.
I
I paid with
need-
cash.
Cash doesn't exist anymore.
we're above cash currency.
That actually is a thing.
God.
Fun fact: if your cred sticks or your account freezes, you can't buy anything because of how credits work.
Yeah.
Damn.
So how do we start this? We can't just be like, hey, you know this bitch? What happened?
I think it's gonna be a case of honestly, I don't think beating around the bush is gonna be the case here. Like
Yeah.
outright, we know he worked with the dye factory. We know he's the best lead, and even if he is not involved, he would have a possible push to what we're doing. Like, and I wouldn't be so worried about him narking on us purely for the fact of I do not know if his narc would get there in time. So maybe a little bit more of a frontal, like, so what the fuck's up with the dye works factory kind of vibe.
Yeah.
And yeah, that is my 2 cents. Could always rob him.
Do you want me to do this or do you want to do it?
I'm not good with charisma, but I'm decent with intimidation, so I will front up with you.
Okay. I also have decent intimidation.
Yeah, but we gotta, we're not coming in like, what's the deal? Kind of like, hey, what's the deal?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, are we being nice about it? I thought we were gonna
I-
fucking pull out a fucking gun and be like, hey.
I think, if we get to that, I think that is going to be okay. I think it is. We need to be direct, but we're not going to be like, no, so we'll pull your brains out.
Fair.
Like stern, like we're detectives.
Yeah.
Detectives that have bad marital problems at home, and there's weird tension between my detective partner and I, but we're both guys. It can't be. The force wouldn't accept it. What?
I love that this is on recording.
Yeah, I think that's the vibe.
Nice.
Okay.
Uh, So feel free to give me your opener. You walk up, and he kind of goes to look up and is like, "Hey, is there anything I can help you get?" You understand, like, some of the more expensive stuff is in the back, you know.
Right, of course. We did have questions about a few things. Mr. Jask, was it?
Well, actually, it's Mix Jask, but
Oh, Mix. I'm so sorry.
it's fine. It's close enough.
Questions.
Were you about to ask something?
No, I don't know what to ask.
I think then after the introduction, Judge will go. Typically, or most days, we would have come in to browse things of the musical variety, but today we are here for some possible information. And she kind of like takes a more serious post up, not letting them think that she's any of a pushover with this.
You don't have to fucking lie. I know that none of you know what any of this stuff is. I can tell with how you're walking around. If this is a shakeup, just say that.
Judge guys, oh great, awesome. Yeah, this is a shakeup. We want info.
We could skip all of that.
No more pleasantries.
Wait, you're not robbing me?
No, we don't. No, we don't want this shit. No, you can have this shit. We want
I'm not
info.
interested in your music store.
I think it's a very nice music store, okay? First of all, fuck you.
I was going to get Nico this instrument. Speak for yourselves.
This stuff looks.
It's hard to start a new business, okay? This was my fucking retirement fund.
Okay, well, congratulations on starting a business.
Thank you.
But we're not here for the business.
Okay, why
we're
are you
here
being
for...
weird then in my store?
I don't like your attitude.
I don't like your attitude. You're stressing me out.
Maybe starting a business and having a retirement fund would have been nice if you didn't fuck it up for yourself by being a terrorist.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh my god.
There's barely a government here. What am I terrorizing?
The Viscarium?
Dude, I don't live there anymore. Who are you?
Not anymore. But you did. And you're about to cause a lot of problems.
Oh my god.
So you see them go to kind of just look, and then they sigh, and they're like, look, I don't know what you're talking about. I've been here for over 8 years. I've made a good life here, and I may be a pacifist, but they're not.
Oh.
Son of a
And
bitch.
as you see...
Okay, damn
Yeah.
it.
What's up?
I was going to sense motive on that shit if I could, but if something is happening...
Something is happening. As you see 2 robots in dusters rush out of the back room and jump on the counter as Jask runs in the back, immediately opening fire with a spray of bullets
Hell yeah,
that
baby.
goes to hit the jukebox in the corner that makes it start to glitch and repeat. Everybody
Yeah.
roll initiative.
My son!
Could I have
Yeah.
could I have activated Sheath Array when I saw the conversation going south?
Honestly, yeah, I'll let you do that. That's fair. They were
Nice.
being really argumentative.
Yeah, we were. This is what I wanted. It's
There was
easy to-
literally, I see now, there was literally no other way to approach this. It would not have ended well.
I hope everybody likes the big shot.
I am very happy.
Now's your chance, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Big shot. Initiative A.
I also hope you really like these robots. I think they're very cunty.
They're very cunty.
Oh god. I know how to do math, right?
I
Allegedly.
like how everyone is like, "Oh, retirement fund." I'm like, "No, my brothers, we must stay focused. Space terrorism."
Good for you, but fuck off. If you're gonna pull my dick, at least be good about it.
Yeah, Odessa's sighing as she pulls out her fucking pistol. Like I should have just fucking shot them.
What'd I say? Blow his brains out! Or blow their brains out! Oh,
I
no,
wanted to, and you wanted to try diplomacy.
Well, no, I wanted diplomacy so we could get to blowing his brains out. I'm misgendering and space racism. I'm so sorry.
Oh my god.
It's okay. I've also accidentally misgendered this bug.
You've misgendered Dizzy as well.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm trying really hard to be better about it, okay?
Dizzy will never forgive you, they told me.
It's true. Dizzy cries about it to Jinx every night.
Oh.
I think they also make fun of you for it.
Okay, awesome. So, two things that you notice in this fight before I start at the top of the round. You have these two robots in front of you, and they look like how the art shows, but you see on the forehead under the brim of their hat, one says Mark II, and then the other one says Mark IV.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
And it's gonna be, these robots' turn first. Slate. Mark II, which is gonna be right here in front of you, Molly, is gonna try to, rifle you point blank.
Come on, Bet, bring it on.
That's gonna be a 19.
EAC or KAC?
EAC.
Nope.
Oh, wow, Slay. Okay, then that does not hit you. Awesome. Okay. Then, now Mark IV is gonna go. As you see, it goes to take out, it has a pistol in one hand, and it goes to take out a sword cane in another, and is gonna try to stab you, Odessa.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
This is fucked.
Okay, Slay, so that's gonna be, 21 to hit you, Odessa?
Either way, yes.
Okay, Slay. It was KC, I'm sorry. I'm so bad at remembering to say it. Okay, so that's not terrible. That's gonna be 5 piercing damage as she goes to stab you in the shoulder and say, according to my diagnostics, setting indicate that I need to reconfigure that ugly mug.
Oh my god!
Ken, it's your turn.
Why are they so cunty?
They just made them like that.
That rolls.
Hold on, I need to check something. Hey, are these fools SROs?
Oh yeah, they're robots.
Damn it. They're living robots?
They are SROs, yes. They're sentient.
Damn. I fucking hate sentience and these motherfuckers. Okay, fine. Hey. How do y'all feel about getting grenaded?
My God.
I'm asking a simple question, sir.
How much damage?
1d12. Okay, hold on. I need to... Sorry, I have to do turbo math.
Yeah, you do.
Can you get rid of it?
I can. Yeah, you're right. Okay, 1 second. What the heck? What did you do? Oh, there it is. Sorry.
Okay. So if I walk, if I walk here, 5, 10, 20, okay, I have to.
Okay, to get up there, you have to hop on top of the counter.
Hop.
Okay?
I cannot hop. Can hop.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
Can! Can!
I forgot I made it to where people couldn't get over there because I was worried you guys would do it. 1 second.
You're totally right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Hold on.
I
I'm
actually
gonna...
tried to stand next to them. Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Now you can hop up there.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I take a shock grenade and I throw it right here.
Okay.
And it will
Awesome.
only explode these dudes.
What's the radius? I'm gonna check it.
15.
Oh, you're so right. Okay.
I
Oh.
did many maths.
What do you do to throw a grenade? Do you have to roll to throw it, or does it just?
Yes.
Okay, roll to throw a grenade.
Please don't fuck up.
Don't tell me what to fucking do.
Would be mad funny if you did though.
It would be
Yeah.
kind of funny. How does a 21 sound?
1 second. Is that with your is that using your strength and not your dex?
It is with my strength, yes.
Okay, Slay. Sorry, I'm also reading grenade rules. Okay, Slay, so I get to make a save for these guys. So let me do that. We're learning. You definitely don't throw and explode your friends. There's that.
That's the main point here.
Okay, that's not very good. First one is a 10. Second one is a nat 20.
Damn.
So that means that... Oh, it would also hit Jask. Hold on. Okay, Jask got a 15. Does that succeed?
21.
Wait, actually.
I rolled 21.
No, sorry, the DC is different. 1 second. What's the level of the item of the grenade level?
It is 5. No,
Okay,
it's
5.
not 5. Is it 5?
If it's a shot.
4.
Okay, cool. Okay, so it's... What's your dex modifier?
Plus 4.
Okay, it doesn't succeed. This math sucks. None of you better get grenades ever again.
Don't
Jokes on
worry.
you.
I can't.
Jokes on you, Chief. I have 3 shot grenades, and a smoke grenade, and an anti-gravity grenade.
These suck, but I have a cheat sheet in front of me, so if you throw them, then that's fine. Okay, so Mark IV and Jask take damage. Mark II doesn't. Slay. Okay. What is your damage?
1d12.
Okay, you can roll your damage now.
I've.
Bless you.
That's not rolling damage.
I hope you kill yourself. Not you.
God damn it, Sarah, don't die.
I never use a d12. I get so startled every time. It's a 12. Hey.
Hi. Okay, 1 second.
And it is electric. If it means anything.
It probably does actually.
It's also explode.
Yes, I do know explode. Okay, slay. Damage is wrote down. You hear a sort of yell from the back where Jask has run, and Mark IV looks like she has definitely taken some damage.
Bangin'. That was a standard action, right?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, a grenade's a standard action.
I'm going to tiptoe back.
Okay. That means you leave Mark IV's range. So 1 second.
Yeah. You gotta shoot your shot.
Shoot your shot.
Yeah.
It's true.
Big shot.
She's gonna try to get you with a tactical star knife.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I don't know if that gets it. 13, KAC.
Nope.
Slay. Okay. You tiptoed on back. Alright.
I'm going to use my drone turn to make Nico go to the door.
Is it not an action to tell him to do stuff?
I thought it was a bonus action.
A swift action?
Yeah.
Okay, because bonus actions don't exist here, so I was just confused. Sorry, I don't think we've ever moved him in combat, so I don't know.
He's always just been still.
He's just been a little guy.
It's true, he's been very still. I just want to know, I'm sorry. Ah, yes. After each turn, he can either move or attack. So he can move. Where do you want him to move? To the door?
Door.
Door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's door.
Goodbye, baby.
Baby!
Goodbye.
He just ran
Goodbye.
between Bug's legs.
I will say, his land speed is 30.
Okay, then I'll make him go one more.
Yay.
Goodbye,
That
son
matters
boy.
to me. They have guns.
Yes. Okay, slay. Bug, it's your turn.
Oh. Move. Punch.
Punch.
$17 plus 11.
Yeah.
We're gonna murder these cunty robots.
18 damage.
Oh.
And turn.
And I came. I beat the shit out of Robot. I'm done.
Ranged attacks have +1 against this one.
Slay.
Oh.
Fuck yeah.
Alrighty. Judge, it's your turn.
Okay. Are these significant enemies?
You're level 5?
Yep.
No.
Understandable. I'm going to go ahead and spend 1 resolve just to gain 1 MP.
Okay.
Gain increase to my land speed. And I want to climb over this counter and walk past this robot.
Okay.
Boop. Alright, so how much is it to climb?
It's flavor.
It's not too bad.
It's not too high
Okay.
for you to cost movement.
10, 15. I'm going to leave this guy's area, so 15, 20, 25.
Okay,
Back here.
just as a heads up, diagonals, I haven't been keeping on top of it. Diagonals actually do cost more movement
Okay.
than normal. Okay, that's within your movement. Okay, I was just checking, sorry.
Okay. So yeah, I am willingly leaving this fool's range.
She's gonna try to get you.
Come on, bring it on.
That's gonna be 27.
That'll hit.
Thank you. That is gonna be 8 piercing as she jabs the star knife into your bicep as you pass.
Ooh, piercing, you say?
Yeah.
Okay, so I actually take extra damage to that.
Oh, I forgot about that.
So I'll take 9 instead.
Oh, slay.
But joke's on you. I need them to make a reflex save throw.
Yeah, you do. Okay, slay. Not very good reflex on these bad boys. 7?
That will be a fail.
Okay.
Oh, I have been doing that wrong. Avenging Burst just got much stronger.
Oh, wow.
I read this wrong, or I apparently didn't read this before. It deals 1d4 electricity and fire damage for every 2 evolutionist levels that I have, so it's supposed to be 2d4 of both.
Oh my god. Slay.
Alright, let me, we'll do fire damage first.
Okay.
5 fire damage,
Okay.
and then get fucked, 8 electric damage.
Oh my god, yeah, okay.
As Judge gets stabbed in the back, shrugs it off, and just walks forward as plasma bursts out from behind her. And as she's like walking this way, her right arm just swift action transforms into the gun arm palm opening up, and she just turns to look at Jask and goes, "You know, it wasn't going to be a shakedown originally, but I feel like just shooting you in the head right now, and I'm going to fire him."
Oh my god, yeah, okay.
That's a 20. That's a crit 20.
Oh my god, alright, yeah, okay.
A lot of things are about to happen real quick.
Okay.
Oh, I don't have MP, so never mind. So, well, that won't happen, but that's fine because I will still be doing, okay. 4, 7. 10 piercing damage.
10, alright.
And,
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead, finish what you're saying.
I was gonna say, as you come back here, Jask is already damaged a good bit from the grenade, and as you say that, you see them sort of cowering in the back here, and you go to shoot them, and they fall to the floor unconscious.
Judge nods her head and calls them. Sees that they're still breathing, calls out to the team.
Oh, you don't know if they're breathing. You just know they fell down.
Okay. Judge sees them on the ground and goes,
Judgifer?
"They're fine," and is gonna use the rest of their movement to walk over here.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
And I'll deal with that my next turn.
Okay.
Our only lead!
Judge!
You don't know anything. You know nothing.
You don't know what's
What
happening
if you-
yet. Odessa.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. Odessa's going to look at this one that just tried to stab her in the face.
Mhm.
And she's going to say, "Well, if you're going to aim for a lady's face, it's only fair if I aim for yours back." And I'm gonna try to roll intimidation as part of my trick attack, and I'm gonna
Oh,
pistol whip
that's
her.
cool. Do it. Oh, that was fun. I love banter.
25 for the skill check thing.
Oh, yes.
Okay. As part of my move action, for the trick attack, I would like to hop up on the counter, if that's possible.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm technically already on there on the map, but just pretend like I'm on there now.
You're on it for real.
Yeah. Okay. For pistol whip, I keep getting myself confused because I think it's an operative weapon, so I get to roll with my dex. So I think it's just my dex plus my proficiency to roll a hit, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Slay.
That sounds about right.
Dirty 20?
Yes.
Okay. What would half of my level count as at 5?
Probably 2.
Okay. 2 damage.
Okay.
Now I'm going to roll my trick attack damage, which just went up.
Do it.
$21.
21 damage?
Yeah.
How do you kill this robot?
Oh, I pistol whip her in the face and it, obviously just fucking breaks her face in.
Oh yeah. You do it, and you do it almost like as a part of like a roundhouse kick, but you come in with the pistol and you slap it across her face, and you see her hat is thrown off, her faceplate is like dented and it goes to fall off, and you see that with the force of it, she is almost flung from on top of the desk, down to the ground as she like lets off sparks.
Yep.
Slay. So she's out of initiative.
I am standing on the counter.
You are standing on the counter. Slay.
You're so tall.
This one, Mark II. Is gonna actually hop off the counter and go. And you see that she's gonna level her gun at you, Odessa, and say, you might be able to handle one of us just fine, but what about round 2, sweetheart? And is gonna try to shoot you.
Okay.
And that is gonna be 24 KAC.
Yes.
Slay. So that's gonna be 12. Oh wait, no, it should have been EAC, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that would have hit.
Okay, Slay. Just wanted to check, 12 electricity, and then 3 fire damage.
Okay.
Slay. That is her whole turn. So Ken, it's your turn.
Nico's going to do something.
Okay, what's Nico gonna do?
Nico's going to do an intimidation check.
Rawr.
Okay, what does Nico do?
Nico's going to open the door, and he's going to say, "Attention, vent brains. Get out or be used for parts."
Sorry, can you say that again? I couldn't understand what you were saying.
Attention, vent brains. Get out or be used for parts.
Oh, okay, Slay. Vent brains was the word I didn't understand, and that makes sense because it was an insult. Okay, roll intimidation.
I would like to use heuristic programming.
Okay.
Okay, God. With heuristic programming, I get the better roll, which was a 17. 17 plus 10, 27. I cannot use that again until Ken checks over him.
Gotcha. I think so. Something very interesting happens with this intimidation check. Because you can almost see this SRO kind of take in this scene in front of her. And she almost looks like she is going to take a step back. And you can see that you've rattled her, but something keeps her rooted to the spot as she goes, "Oh, don't play around, sugar. None of you could even fathom what kind of parts I got."
Ken's gonna say, "We'll see about that," and I'm gonna shoot.
Okay.
And then I have a +1 because of bug, correct?
No, because this is the one you're shooting.
Oh, I thought that one.
I
This
think
is
it
the
was the
one
dead
that is
one.
dead.
Okay, excuse me. It didn't have a dead marker, so I couldn't tell.
Oh, I forgot to do that. I'm sorry. You're so right. I'm normally better at that.
Not worries, okay. You are very good at that. Is why I was so startled.
Thank you.
+7. 22.
KAC or EAC?
I'm using the lens pistol.
Okay, that's EAC, yes.
Okay.
I check by seeing what damage type it is.
Okay, and that's +2 fire, so that would just be 6.
Okay, Slay. This SRO is officially bloodied. Well, you know, as bloodied as a robot can be.
Yeah. Got the guts.
Awesome. Bug.
Um,
Sorry, I absolutely fucking decimated that one.
Punch.
Okay.
Not funny.
Oh my Jesus.
Ooh.
Yeah, okay. Sure. Alright, sure. Yeah, why not?
+11.
Just misses.
I think that's like my third nat 20 tonight.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. You
Hot
suffered
dice.
to be really good.
Yeah. And double damage.
Yep.
34.
34. How do you want to kill this robot?
I feel like she says, "Oh, you can't even fathom what parts I got," and Bug just says, "Okay," and is gonna run up and is going to punch their hand through her chest and rip out some of the robo guts.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh.
cool. That's awesome. Yeah. You do that. Your hand is almost like encased with like the nanosites on your hand as you go to like stab it into the chassis of this SRO, and you pull out pieces and gears and pipes and wires as you can see the electricity kind of dance across her carapace before she falls to the ground inert. You're out of initiative.
Instantly, I am crouching down, fucking grumbling to myself like, "Goddamn motherfucker, couldn't take a goddamn shot." And I'm gonna use a med patch to try and stabilize him.
Okay, Slay. Let's learn how stabilize works, because I forgot.
I have it right here.
Okay, Slay.
There are several ways to stabilize a dying creature, including first aid, healing, and spending resolve points. Once stable, yada yada yada. First aid, that's the one I'm using. You can stabilize the creature and keep it from losing any more resolve points with a successful DC 15 medicine check. And given I am using a meta patch, I do not have to be trained for it.
Okay, slay.
So it'll just be a flat plus 10. I don't get to add anything to it though.
Okay, go ahead.
I assist.
Yeah, assist, Bug. You're here.
I'm spending my meta patch given I did an oopsie.
The deed.
30.
Oh yeah, add a +2, Judge.
Okay. Okay, dirty 20.
Dirty 20, slay. So,
So he should be stabilized at 0 and not dying.
yes. He is, they are currently, stabilized. As you see, they stop, losing blood from this sort of like gaping, gunshot wound in, their shoulder. And you can see the kind of ragged breaths, but they are currently still unconscious.
Nice.
I think whenever Bug comes over, Judge just goes like, "Shh, shh, he was like this when I found him."
I find
And
that hard to believe.
Judge will pick them up and kind of slump them in the chair. Are there blinds to these windows?
I'll say that you can hit a button and maybe like metal ones come down.
Yeah. Judge will shutter the windows, sit this fool in a chair, and toss these like robot carcasses in the back.
Okay, slay. I'll go ahead and put the robots back there.
Mhm.
Put them back here. 1 second. Okay. What's everybody else doing? Odessa and Ken.
Ken is going to do her 10-minute checkup on Nico.
Okay, slay. You can do that.
And Judge will just kind of be sitting on the counter waiting for this fool to come to after after Bug is done checking on them.
Slay. 1 second. Let me go ahead and switch the music again really quick.
Man, I can't believe they tripped and hit their head real hard and put a bullet hole in it. That's so weird.
So strange. That grenade did too much.
Man, I can't believe you did this.
Yeah. You guys do that and you fix up Nico and you sit and you wait. For full transparency reasons, Ken, you're very good at computers and you're very good with robots.
Okay.
You can try to, now that these robots are inert, you can try and access their memory circuits.
I would love to do that.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Hiya! Computers?
Yep.
I got a 20! I got an ice cream!
What?
I got an ice cream! My D20 has an ice cream where the 20 is.
Oh, that's so
Aw.
cute. Sorry, you were so excited you broke the sound barrier for a second.
I got a 32. I got a 34, excuse me.
Yeah, slay. Okay, so, you learn a couple things, from, these robots. You learn, that they are called Charity. And, you learn, you are currently hacking into Mark IV, but, there are multiple charities, that are all sentient. So they have, almost, linked memory banks. You feel like this is a situation of, one SRO, re-uploading herself multiple times.
Okay.
And, you do actually find mention of Agavana. You learn that a charity by the name of Mark V has been living with her in an abandoned temple of Waydan, outside of the northeast outskirts of Giscari. But that's all the information you can glean.
Okay.
You guys did massively fuck these robots up.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can we do a medicine check on them?
I don't think you can.
I
One
know
of
that I
their-
can pick up an ability to do a thing, but I didn't pick that up. One of their faces and guts got opened. So I
Yeah.
don't
That's what
know
I'm
if-
saying. I'm just saying that they got like hit really hard.
Yeah.
Where did you say that that Charity was living with?
Yeah, Charity was living with Agavana, in an abandoned temple of Waydan, which is a deity. If people want to roll culture, I can tell you about Waydan.
He.
But it's basically northeast of Giscari, which is the town you're in.
Oh, natural 20 plus 5. What the fuck?
Oh my god, you know so much about deities.
Yeah.
Honestly, I can believe that Judge would know about Waydan. Slate. So, Waydan is a deity, basically of, travel, but also freedom. His portfolio is discovery, equality, exploration, and freedom. He's kind of like well known to be followed by travelers, nomads, starfinders really like him. But he is also kind of like the starfinder equivalent of like Caden from Pathfinder, who's very much like the idea of like nobody should be shackled down, nobody should be like beholden under tyranny and that sort of thing. And from what you know about Gascar 3, that sounds very in line with how the local people feel, especially consider most of them have renounced the Viscarium.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I think Judge will share that information, just basically being like, yeah, I ran with a guy who was all big into Wayden a long time back, and shares what she knows.
I love that though. Okay.
If you're also waiting for Jask to wake up, I'll say it probably takes the better part of like an hour, probably not over an hour, but like easily like 30-40 minutes to kind of like come to after being stabilized. They were hurt kind of bad.
Fair.
Good. Alright, let me... What do I have? No, that's fine. I think once they wake up, Judge is just sitting on the counter right in front of them and just pats their cheek and it's just like, hey, good morning. Yeah. No, you're not dead, don't worry. Could have been, but quid pro pro didn't kill you. We got the information we need. So yeah, bud. What the fuck was up with that, huh? And Judge will spin the chair to like show the SROs back in the back room, and then spin them back to face Judge.
Fuck. Shit.
Yeah, you're quite fucked right now. I bet running through your head right now, you're trying to figure out what are you more fucked on, either with us, the people who have you by the cojones right now, or by your boss that you gave information about this Hellfire toxin. So, yeah, you're fucked no matter what.
Roll me an intimidation really quick.
Hell yeah. 18.
You see, Jask is very obviously like bloodied, starting to kind of like have shallow breath as they're taking in the situation around them, and you see, they go to kind of just like almost like squeeze their eyes shut and say, if you're gonna try to extort me or torture me, I don't know enough to give you. So if you're just gonna be here to torment me like some thugs, like whoever sent you, you can go ahead and just kill me.
Man, you're not any fun at this. And like she kicks the chair over so they just fall on their back. And
You see them go to fall and like make this noise of pain, but they kind of go, I'm gonna say that they maybe fall like right here. And they kind of like try to scooch away an extra 5 feet, and they say, you can berate me or harass me if you want, but I don't have to be fun about this. You're not gonna make me die with my tail between my legs.
just go ahead.
Can I sense motive to make sure that like they really don't know that
Mhm.
much? Like deception on that.
Yeah, roll me a sense motive.
Okay. I just want to make
Mhm.
sure. 21.
Okay, 1 second. What you glean from that is that they seem to be not like trying to hide anything they're saying right now. So you believe that they don't know anything else. But something else that you kind of pick up from this interaction is that, how do I word this? They almost feel justified in their actions. You feel like they are saying this and they are not cowed by the fact that you guys came in here to do this. Go ahead.
Judge, I'm sorry. You can finish your thing if you want.
No, I feel like I can finish up after if you have anything important to say.
Panini, did you have anything else to add to that, or was that it?
Nah, that was it.
Okay, sorry. I do want Odessa to ask them a question, and knowing that they feel really justified in this by being like, and why exactly are you so willing to die and aid this cause to kill hundreds, thousands of innocent people?
Because Agafana wouldn't.
But she did.
I don't think she did.
You think she was set up?
I know that we go to chapel together, and I know what she's doing now. And I'm not willing to lead you to her.
You don't have to, sweetheart. We already know where she is.
Then kill me. What do you need me for? Except to feel good about yourself.
Oh, stop already. It's not about that.
Ken is actually gonna speak up and say, can Could you tell me what you think actually happened then?
No. She never told me enough. Wanted to protect me, I think.
I understand. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I wasn't saying anything else.
Ken would nod and say, I understand. I'm sorry about your guards. I tried to get them to leave with Nico, but they're very good at their job.
Yeah, they wouldn't have left. They were left with me in case someone came asking.
Well, things happen, and Judge is gonna look to the rest of the crew to see if they have anything else to add on before she finishes off her little her intimidation.
I think I do have one more thing to add. I think I want her to follow up on what she said before of Ken said it better than I did, but this isn't about lording it over you. This isn't about making heroes of ourselves. The Viscarium just want to know why she did what she did. I just wanted to know why you did what you did, not to kill you and feel proud about it.
That's all the Vescarium's about, so if that's not what you're here to do, then color me surprised.
Not this time, at least.
It's not the Vescarium asking for this, it's somebody else.
I still don't have anything else to tell you.
That's fine.
We good here? We good here, everyone? Ready to get going?
Yeah.
All right. And then Judge will crouch down, look eye to eye with Jask and go, we're gonna get going. We know where we're going next. And you saw what we were capable of when you had the jump on us. So before you go getting any ideas of sharing what had just happened in a timely manner, just know we'll be not as merciful. As she says that, she pokes pokes the spot where she placed the meta patch and kind of reminds them that they're not dead because of this.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And and Judge will go, we are a bit of assholes, but we're not monsters. So if we can handle everything well and avoid any complications from your side, I think things are going to go much better for everyone.
Roll me an intimidation.
Yeah, BB, the one charisma skill I'm good at.
If Charity has like a hive mind, then MK5 probably already knows that we're coming.
Mm-hmm. Hey, that is fine. It helps to not have more, more bodies in the way, basically. That is a dirty 20.
meet your eye and just kind of makes a non-committal noise and huddles back a bit.
Mm-hmm. And then as we are leaving, I think Judge is going to walk past one of the counters, sees one of the instruments, and is going to drop like 300 creds in the place of the instrument and take it with her.
The sleigh. Okay, cool. I don't know how instruments work, but you can pick out an instrument later. That's
Yeah.
sleigh.
No, it's not for Judge.
Alright.
Yeah. I don't got nothing. I'm gonna Irish goodbye with Judge.
Okay. You guys go to leave. And you are out on the rainy streets of Gascari. You know where you're gonna go next.
Good.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay, are you guys gonna go back to the ship and go fly over there?
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Play? Alright. You go over to the Misfortune, and you go to kind of lift off in the air because it's about a little ways out, but it's not within the city, so it's a bit easier to kind of have your getaway vehicle ready just in case. And you head on over.
On the flyover, I think Judge is gonna wanna like ask Odessa first, like, should we possibly have one last little group meeting before we get there?
Some things have changed, or at least they've sounded like they've changed. So maybe a meeting going over what we know so far wouldn't be a bad idea.
I was thinking the same thing. Team meeting.
Team meeting time.
Go.
Ooh, rev that engine, big boy. Once everyone is gathered, I think Judge will kind of start first and go. So it seems we're dealing with with someone with a lot of conviction in what they believe in, more so than was probably first assumed. Given what Jask told us, it seems that this Agavana might be either really good at telling people what they want to hear to keep going on with what she does, or possibly she has some motives that are maybe a bit greater than we know. But regardless, it still seems Jask and possibly others, this charity, are willing to go along with them.
Yeah, Ken kind of thinks for a second and says the Vescarium isn't very... They're very controversial. I wouldn't be surprised if this is a misunderstanding.
Yeah, the Vescarian probably has enough enemies that you can just throw a rock in any direction and hit one of them. Do you guys think this changes anything about our approach to this?
Honestly, I think it's still too soon to say.
Right.
I mean, either way, that has huge implications.
Mm-hmm. And having a weapon like that is not good for either side, so out of the two options, even if what we learn later comes out that maybe Agavana has some ground to stand on with her terroristic actions from the Vesk's point of view, she still may not be the best person to have these weapons.
What I do know is that her accomplice really truly believed in what they were doing
Mm-hmm.
and helping her.
It could be someone who has some good points to listen to, or someone that's really good at getting people to follow them. Hmm. How do we keep ending up in such complex problems like this?
I would give anything for a job that was very on the straight and narrow. Easy
Remember-
decisions, no moral dilemmas.
Remember when we delivered that briefcase? That was great.
For what we know. Yes.
Okay, you know what? Fair. It
There
could have
could have
been
been something
anything.
life-ending in that briefcase with our luck. There's a reason our ship is named what it is.
Yeah. Hmm.
Best not to think too much on it, though.
Right.
At least we go through it together.
That is true. Well, any last minute things we want to do before we land?
I think if we can help it, and with how our last interaction went, I don't know if it's very likely this will happen, but I would like to not have to kill her to see if we can maybe talk to her first, but also not come to violence immediately if we can help it. Now, if they start shooting at us first, that's a different story.
Agreed. Hmm. Yeah, I'm fine with as long as they don't, as long as the escalation doesn't go too hard in their side. I'd be willing to calm the trigger finger. I'm not saying I have one, but like a itchy trigger finger, but in case someone did.
I think after last time, Judy, maybe lay off it just a little bit more.
I saved their life. Like, I didn't let them die, did I?
No, but they also. There was an option for them to not be dying in the first place.
They could have died from that, though, is the thing. They came very close to it.
I'm just saying those SROs also got killed. I didn't lay a finger on them.
Yeah.
But I agree. I forget how powerful my whole, and she just motions to all of herself, can be.
Too powerful.
It's a bit hard to it's not that very it's a bit hard to, you know, balance being a living weapon. But I'll try my best.
You're not just. You're not a living weapon, Judge.
See, I would be I am thankful that you say that. Like, I am very, very honored and very glad. But I quite literally, my arm turns into a gun. Every system in my body is constantly programmed to self-defense and attack protocols. So I get where you're coming from, but literally, I am a living weapon.
By that definition, Bug is a living weapon.
And
No, you're
Yeah.
not.
I was programmed for that.
See?
I understand, but as somebody who does programming, I have to disagree. You can undo things like that. Always.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Free will be upon you.
I cast free will.
Free will.
That's what she's trying to cast on Nico.
Person.
Yeah, you're right.
Judge nods her head and kind of does the thing that like argumentative people do when they know that when they keep talking it'll cause more problems, so she just nods her head and like keeps quiet.
I think it makes Bug thoughtful, and they kind of mutter something about like a ball thing.
Ken just keeps working back on Nico. She's not gonna act like she even said anything.
Mm.
Hell yeah. You guys spend a pretty fruitful team meeting on the way to the abandoned Temple of Waydan, where you will, perhaps really figure out what might be going on in this job. And I think I'm gonna cut it here. Next time on Fly Free. Morality issues again! Woo!
Hallelujah! The horrors will never end.
They will never end.
I really wanted
Ugh.
Odessa to say some corny shit like, "On this ship, you're my crewmate."
That is so sweet though.
That's good. I love that.
And if they were like, "Well, why do you have us on this ship? Huh? It's for attacking, isn't it?" And she's like, "No, you fucking stupid bitch. You're the best pilot I've ever fucking seen in my life. That has nothing to do with weapons."
Bug and Judge shaking hands with life being an existential nightmare for them.